Enigmatic level: the Crimson Forest. Survival class: habitable. Safe, sustained communities, devoid of harmful entities. The Crimson Forest is an enigmatic level found within sub-level 9.1. Description: the Crimson Forest is a beguiling thicket blanketed in a chilly fog. It is serene and idyllic under the ever-watchful eye of the lanterns which ward off harmful entities. Much of the soil and flora is tinted shades of crimson and red, giving the level its moniker. Although there is a higher than average amount of ultrasols and ferric oxides in the soil, the cause of the stark colorization in the flora is of yet still unknown. The forest is expansive, its borders unexplored and its geography largely unmapped. The areas known contain wide valleys, dense woods, large rolling mountains, and snaking streams cutting through it, all ending in boggy wetlands. Where this level becomes strange is its geographic folding. The tectonic plates of the forest do not lay flat but instead crumple and fold into one another like crinkled paper. In some regions, looking into the sky reveals more of the forest above you, accessible if you simply keep walking forward long enough to find where the fold is. In these places the concept of down is subjective, as reaching a high enough altitude will reverse gravity and have you fall upwards onto the fold above you. These properties are strange but stable. Settlers have become accustomed to the phenomena. The hanging fog never dissipates, keeping the level near a chilly 80 degrees C at all times. Bring a jacket. Whether the fog is created by the mangled which roam level 9.1, or by the lanterns themselves is unknown. Much of the running water in the forest is potable, yet acrid. Boiling is still recommended. Wanderers have taken to letting their water settle in large containers and removing the silt at the bottom to combat the natural taste. The Crimson Forest is home to a rich ecosystem of fauna ranging from insects to large mammals and everything in between. Many of these creatures may resemble animals found in the front rooms, but nothing living here was previously known to mankind. Eight-eyed deer, rust-colored moose, squirrels with prehensile tails, colonies of mice which group together in the dozens, and even haunting, silent owls with 4 wings have been documented among hundreds of other animals. Although strange, these creatures do not seem unnatural or anomalous. Despite the lack of dangerous entities, be aware of the natural predators which call the Crimson Forest their home. Hulking creatures resembling bears, lithe wildcats and packs of 6-legged canines are known to live here in harmony with the ecosystem. The lanterns leave them be, just as they don't seem to mind the presence of humans within the forest. There is no Wi-Fi in the Crimson Forest. In order to send information in or out, settlers are required to pass through level 9.1 and return to a zone of internet connectivity. In order to maintain a link to the M. For example, settlers attempt monthly cycles to upload, download data and news. On occasion these cycles are interrupted by hazards and postponed. The longest period of radio silence from the Crimson Forest was 7 months and 16 days of standard time. Since travel through level 9 and level 9.1 is highly hazardous, most settlers who reach the forest stay there as permanent residents. Entrances and exits. The only known entrance and exit from the Crimson Forest is through the dangerous expanse of level 9.1, the Crimson Field. Locating the barrier between the levels can be hit or miss, but generally if you travel away from the gloom you will reach patches of fog that glow on the horizon. This glow is the iridescence of the lanterns of the forest, and is a sign that you are nearing the safety of their watchful presence. Citizens of Rosewood have marked a well-used trail for Wi-Fi teams through a small section of the Crimson Field with large posts flagged with cloth. If you happen across one of these markings, consider yourself both lucky and on the right track.